this is part 5. I'm not 100% sure. Y'all should be keeping track. It's not my job. Let me stop playing. But mind you, if I have to go get this surgery done to remove all of my excessive skin that's causing my problem from all the weight that I have lost from weighing 550 pounds, like, who's going to help me with the kiddos? This is the same problem I had like 3 or 4 years ago. You know, I was supposed to have my knee replacement. How can I have my knee replacement if I had nobody to stay with Delano at the time? So I never got my knee replaced. And I'm having complications with it like crazy. Like, that's the problem. How can I be selfish if I don't have the ability to be selfish? What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, you know, you're like, but how old was she at this time? She was like 12, I think, or 11, and Delano was like 8 or 7, somewhere around there. Yeah, y'all watch yourselves. I gotta go have this surgery, you know. And then after that, you gotta weigh on me hand and foot. They're not my maids, they're my kids. They're not my nurses, they're my kids. When I got pregnant and gave birth, I did not give birth to a doctor. I did not give birth to a nurse. And I did not give birth to a maid. I gave birth to my child. I did not have my child to wait on me hand and foot. I had my child to be my child. So how am I supposed to be selfish if I have no one else to help me with them, and then they have their own conditions going on? And then this stresses them out because they're worried about me, and that triggers their conditions. So how can I recover and recuperate if I have these stressors on me? Hence why we are where we are today. So if I have to have this surgery now to remove all this excessive skin, and then I'm hoping to donate it to the burn unit in Norfolk Hospital, which is the route that I'm trying to go through, so that at least somebody can benefit from my excessive skin, and I'm, you know, helping somebody at the same time. Who's gonna stay with my babies? Who's gonna watch them? Who's gonna look out for them? Who's gonna make sure they're okay? I mean, I get help from, you know, my neighbors, but they're still technically strangers to me. Me leaving y'all, my kids with y'all for a couple of hours is one thing, if I even do that, because that's very rare. Very, very rare. Actually, it hasn't happened, except one time when I had to go to the doctor to get my transfusion, and then I had to go to the doctor at the same time. White boy watched Lyrical and Delano, but in reality, Lyrical and Delano watched White Boy sleep on the damn chair. But what am I gonna do? Like, there's a difference between, you know what I'm saying, my kids being watched for a couple of hours with somebody, to them staying at somebody's house or somebody staying in my house with them. Like, those are my babies. Those are my world. I have fought 19 years to keep one alive, officially, like literally, because she's so suicidal. 12 years to keep the other one alive, because with his autism, he's all over the darn place. And 3 for the other one. So this is my dilemma. This is what my mental health gets frustrated and triggered and irritated and scattered and stressed out. And when I reach out to the other partner and it gets ignored or whatever the case may be, or blown off or whatever, yeah, my bipolar, PTSD, and everything gets triggered. Because at the end of the day, here we go back with the, oh, your feelings are not valid. They're being ignored. Your concerns are not being acknowledged. You're not being like you're whatever. And then the time comes and there's crickets. So you really expect me to go wheel myself into that operating room with my kids not being situated? That can't happen. That's happened to me in the past before. 2 times. whether it was with the current father or not, it's happened to me. Well, it wasn't with the current father, so let me fix that before anybody tries to say anything. It was not with their dad, but it's happened to me in the past with my ex-husband 2 times. So like, more than 2 actually, I think 3. So like, it's a PTSD for me. So what am I supposed to do? I'm the type of person that I have to have everything planned out because of my OCD, and then I have to have a backup plan as well for in case if the first one has a hole in it or something happens, because these are my jewels. I mean, everybody else, their weed, their gun, their whatever the case may be, their cars, their houses, whatever, that's their jewels. My babies are my jewels, okay? And I need to have a plan for them, and I need to make sure that everything's okay. If I'm gonna go under somebody's knife, my head needs to be clear. Like, if my babies are not straight, they're not. That's the type of parent that I am. So when I'm doing these channels, when I'm doing these videos, it's therapeutic for me. And then I get to go be a parent and be cool. I de-escalated myself. I took it off my mind. I let it go. I dropped it. You feel me? Whoever picks it up on the other end, that's on y'all. These are just educational purposes for whoever may need to have somebody to listen to, or somebody may not understand what you're going through, or yo, this migraine will not back up. You know what I'm saying? May not have somebody who understands them or whatever, or they may not even understand their own train of thoughts or how they process things, and maybe listening to my little ramble on and my messages. Why do I always do this? And my messages and XYZ, it'll help them understand, you know what I'm saying, what they're going through, their thoughts, whatever the case may be. It is not meant for anybody to sit here, go through my videos and nitpick and go, oh, look, she talking about so-and-so on this part. She's talking about so-and-so on that part. You know, if you're going to do that, just send a couple of dollars to help us pay for the room. $393.40 a week is what we pay. You want to sit there and go through that, then you know what? Help me. We need a battery. It's going to cost $150. You want to help with that? I need an oil change. I'm trying to get the money together to get my license switched over so I can register the car, so I can start driving, so I can get my kids together, so I can get my shop up completely running all the way. Like, damn. I'm doing what the fuck I got to do for me and mine. Why don't you worry about you and yours? And get off my dick, yo. Have a good day, man.